My name is Kazuhiko Nakamura.
Good morning, Kazuhiko-kun. Would you like to eat lunch with me today?
Sasaki-san, good morning, if you like.
Yay! There are documents I wanted you to check. Let's do it when we eat then, okay?
Oh, so it was more for work than for personal reasons. But I'm happy to be able to have lunch with Sasaki-san. I'm an ordinary employee at a branch office. Neither particularly outstanding nor mediocre. I spend peaceful days talking with my colleague, Yoko Sasaki-san, from time to time, which made my heart flutter.
This is Haruka Minoya-san, who's been assigned to our department starting today. She has experience working in sales in her former job, so she'll be an immediate asset.
I'm Minoya. Nice to meet you.
Then one day, Haruka Minoya-san joined the sales department. And as my subordinate.
This is your supervisor, Kazuhiko Nakamura-kun.
Yes, nice to meet you, Minoya-san.
My manager?
Suddenly, Minoya-san looked at me, snorted, and looked at the manager with a smug expression.
Excuse me, manager. I was an elite at my last company, you know? I joined this company because this company asked me to, you know?
And what about that?
The manager looked puzzled, but Minoya-san ignored him, sighed deeply, and then looked at me. What a condescending gaze.
I guess it's no use. To be honest, I don't need a mediocre supervisor like you.
What?
Well, it's fine.
Saying that, Minoya-san quickly headed to her desk.
What was that?
Hey, I have a feeling she's going to be pretty stubborn.
Are you alright, Nakamura-kun?
Yeah, I'll do my best. She's my subordinate, so... After she left, I was left speechless. The manager looked dumbfounded. My colleagues, including Sasaki-san, looked annoyed. Until now, my days have been peaceful, though not exactly exciting. But after the elite employee Minoya-san joined the apartment, my life completely changed. Minoya-san, the client we're about to visit is a long-standing customer who's been supporting our company for many years. So please, don't do anything rude.
What are you saying, Nakamura-kun? I've handled many cases in the past, you know. I don't need advice from you.
No, this isn't advice. I'm just warning you. But Minoya-san had no intention of listening to me. And she messed up when we visited our client.
Nice to meet you. I'm Minoya, and will be in charge of your company from now on.
This part is fine, but...
I was in charge of sales at my former company as well. I've been able to get a ton of deals from big companies. The famous company A and B are also my clients. So I'm actually too good for a company like you. My supervisor begged me to, so that's why I'm in charge of your company now.
What was that condescending greeting? I was horrified, but as expected, the representative from the other company was visibly angry. Minoya-san, how dare you say something so rude to our previous client? After that, I apologized profusely and quickly took Minoya-san back to the office. I tried to quickly instruct her, but she doesn't listen to me at all.
I'm only saying the truth, though, but you only have the skills to apologize.
Huh?
Because you were apologizing profusely to them. I was so shocked I couldn't even speak.
That's because you said something so rude. Even though I apologized on her behalf, Minoya-san refused to accept her mistake.
Minoya-san, you shouldn't speak like that to your supervisor. What? Are you talking about this guy? Don't call him this guy. Nakamura-kun apologized to them to make up for your mistake, you know? I would never make a mistake. What?
Minoya-san said this matter-of-factly, ignoring my and Sasaki-san's stunned expressions.
Oh, are you jealous of me? Jealous? I hate it when women can only bark like this. You won't be popular like that, you know.
What is she saying to Sasaki-san? Minoya-san looked down at Sasaki-san with a smirk and a malicious expression. And Sasaki-san turned bright red and clenched her fist in frustration.
Hey, Why are you guys being so rowdy?
Manager! Then the manager came, and we quickly went back to work. Furthermore, even after that, Minoya-san boasted that she was an elite. But she made so many mistakes that I ended up having to cover for her all the time.
But Minoya-san doesn't thank you at all. It's unforgivable.
Sasaki-san. Whenever Sasaki-san and I eat lunch together, she complains to me about this. She's angry for me. That makes me happy. It seems to cleanse the stress from Minoya-san. Thank you, Sasaki-san.
Hey, aren't you being really formal?
What? Really?
Yeah, because we're the same age.
Whoa, she's puffing up her cheeks. So cute. Sasaki-san takes an interest in me, nobody, and always talks to me casually because we're the same age.
Even when we're alone, I call you Kazuhiko-kun, but you never call me by my first name.
What?
Nothing. Anyway, Minoya-san doesn't admit to her mistakes and looks down on you, and I hate it.
To be honest, I'm also getting tired of Minoya-san's rampaging too. But Sasaki-san is angry for me, so I need to work harder. Then one day, the sales department had a drinking party. The manager had a meeting and couldn't come, so we gathered the people that could join and were drinking.
I have an important announcement to make.
Important announcement?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Minoya-san seemed pretty drunk, and she said this in front of me and my colleagues.
Actually, that Koki Nozuki-san keeps hitting on me.
What?
Koki Nozuki-san? You mean the son of our boss?
We exchanged surprised glances at the words Minoya-san said with a big smile on her face. Furthermore, Minoya-san said dreamily,
Koki-san is completely in love with me.
In love?
Koki-san and I met during my final interview for this company. Koki-san interviewed me in place of the boss, and upon seeing me, he said that I'm his type.
I couldn't help but spit out the alcohol I was drinking.
Are you alright?
While Sasaki-san was frequently rubbing my back, worried I was choking, Minoya-san continued.
Since then, Koki-san hits on me every day. No matter how many times I tell him that I'm not fit to be the next CEO's wife, he tells me that it needs to be me. He even proposed to me, you know. Are you sure you're alright, Nakamura-kun?
I'm alright. Oh, good for you, Minoya-san.
So, the next CEO proposed to you.
While I was choking, my coworkers responded with half-hearted nods, even though they were skeptical. Furthermore, Minoya-san finally noticed me, who was choking and staring blankly, and smiled maliciously.
Well, you've probably never even met Koki-san before. He's the son of the CEO, and you're just a regular employee.
Yeah. Minoya-san made fun of me as always.
Hey, Minoya-san.
Sasaki-san got annoyed and was about to talk back to her. I quickly stopped her. It's okay. It's getting late, so maybe we should end it here.
Oh, it's so late! Everyone, let's go home. Okay.
I responded to Minoya-san's triumphant expression with a smile and left the scene. After that, Minoya-san, who seemed to be quite fond of the CEO's son, Nosaki-san, continued to brag in front of everyone, neglecting her work. But I can't let this continue. She doesn't listen to me, so I need to make a move. Seeing Minoya-san continuing to talk about her love life without doing any work, I decided that this was unacceptable, and decided to take action behind the scenes. Sasaki-san also told me.
Are you going to let Minoya-san say that? I can't stand her talking badly about you.
She said that every time Minoya-san would look down on me. After I finished getting everything ready, and for Sasaki-san who was worried about me, I talked to Minoya-san to settle things. That day, Minoya-san called some colleagues and was talking about how she got asked on a date by Nozaki-san again. Minoya-san, you shouldn't lie about Nozaki-san liking you or proposing to you.
saying?
Then her expression completely changed. Minoya-san looked at me with contempt.
Huh? What are you saying? You're saying that I'm lying? Don't be stupid.
Minoya-san?
You're the liar. You've never even met Koki-san.
While I was confused by her excessive anger, Minoya-san continued to rage in front of everyone.
Koki-san loves me. I'm going to be the next CEO's wife. Then I'm going to fire you right away.
You won't be able to do that.
Excuse me?
Because you're not even recognized by Nozaki-san.
Huh?
As Minoya-san's face turned bright red, and she began to tremble with anger, I said quietly to her, "Actually, Nozaki-san, Kuki, is my junior."
What? You're junior?
Minoya-san suddenly looked dumbfounded, and our colleagues were surprised.
No, what are you saying? Koki-san is your junior? If you're going to lie, you should think of a better one. Over here, Nozaki-san.
Hey, good work!
Huh?
At the time, Sasaki-san brought a man to the sales department who clearly had a different vibe from the others. And as soon as he saw me, his face lightened up. "Long time no see, Kazuhiko-senpai." "I told you to call me Nakamura at the office, Nozaki-san."
What? This person is Koki-san?
Apparently it's true that she met him at the interview, so she probably knows what he looks like. When Nozaki-san, Kuki-san entered the office, Minoya-san was startled.
Why is Koki-san here?
I called him.
You did?
Nozaki-san is busy, so it took a little while to adjust his schedule. But thank you so much for coming all the way here, Nozaki-san.
What are you talking about, Kazuhiko-senpai? We're friends, aren't we?
I told you to call me Nakamura at work. While I was confused by Kuki's cheerful expression, Minoya-san and my colleagues who were there stared at us blankly. Nozaki-san and I went to high school together. I was his senpai in the sports club. I was working at a different company after graduating university. But Kuki invited me to work with him because he respected me for being a good person to him in high school.
Kazuhiko-senpai was an excellent employee at his previous company, but he accepted my offer. I was so happy. I actually wanted to work in the same department as you, but I have other work I need to do.
What are you saying? You're the next CEO, so focus on your work at the main office. We still work at the same company.
Yeah!
Seeing Kuki's sparkling eyes, I smiled to myself thinking, he's still the same as ever.
So, you joined this company mid-career?
Yeah, I worked in sales at my last company too.
Nakamura-san is an elite who hired mid-career, unlike someone. What?
But that someone looked down on Nakamura-san, even though they were bad at their job and made Nakamura-san cover up for their mistakes. But I didn't know that Nakamura-san was the senpai of our next CEO, Nozaki-san.
As expected, Nakamura-san is serious and has excellent results, and he knows the next CEO. Completely different from someone I know.
When our colleagues finally lost patience and spoke up, Minoya-san's face turned bright red again, and she trembled with anger. And there's a reason I called you here, Kuki. Minoya-san there is saying that you're in love with her, and even asked her for her hand in marriage. When I looked and Minoya-san said that, Kuki looked surprised.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? I have no idea who she is. Who are you?
Huh? You interviewed me on my final interview.
Final interview? Oh, there's so many people that I don't remember everyone. I'm sorry.
Of course he doesn't. Her company is pretty big, so... Kuki's gonna be the next CEO, so he meets a lot of people every day. Minoya-san froze up, because Kuki said it in an apologetic way. Even though she was lying, she probably didn't think that he didn't even remember her face. Do you get it now, Minoya-san? I went to high school with Kuki, so I met him before and know him well.
We even go out drinking together a few times a month.
Yeah. When she learned I actually knew Kuki, Minoya's face turned purple. And another thing, you need to reflect on your actions, Minoya-san.
I need to reflect on my actions. What are you talking about? I haven't done anything.
We receive a lot of complaints about you at headquarters.
Complaints? About me?
Then Kuki opened the documents he was holding and said,
This is the issue. There have been numerous complaints about Haruka Minoya-san in the sales department. During a meeting with a client, you said you were the wife of the next CEO. And on top of that, you told him to treat you nicely. Or else, when you become the wife of the CEO, you will destroy their company.
As Kuki recounted Minoya-san's actions at the client's office, Minoya-san turned pale, probably remembering what she'd done. In fact, Kuki had not only been called by me, but had also visited the sales department at the branch office to investigate the details of this complaint.
What? Minoya-san said something so rude to a client? That's terrible!
That's basically a threat. Minoya-san has always been saying that she's an elite who's good at her job. But that's definitely a lie.
Yeah, an elite would never threaten their clients.
While Sasaki-san and other colleagues nodded solemnly, the sales department manager burst in, furious.
Minoya-san, what have you said to our client?
Manager?
The manager, who had been summoned to headquarters this morning, seemed to have been informed about this complaint.
Thanks to you, our longtime client is pissed. Nakamura covered up for you, so they are still willing to do business with us. But you almost made us lose a lot of money.
I'm sorry.
When you apologize, you should say, "Excuse me," or "I'm terribly sorry." You don't even know something so basic.
Yes.
Minoya-san, who was always boasted that she was a capable elite employee, was severely scolded by the department manager in front of everyone. Everything that Minoya-san told us about Kuki was lies. I never met Minoya-san outside of work, and we never even talked. But I can't believe she even lied about me proposing her. So scary. Minoya-san fell in love with Kuki at first sight at the job interview, and had her eyes on him. And because Kuki didn't come to the branch office, she lied to everyone to make herself feel better. Then after I asked her what happened, she didn't confess to me for some reason.
I can't believe she would confess to you after everything that happened.
But I was scared, so I rejected her immediately. Then she got angry at me, and it got taken away by security. But because of this, the CEO found out about the complaints about Minoya-san, and the fact that she was lying about her relationship with Kuki. She was so busy bragging about her fake relationship with you, that she hadn't been working at all. I reported everything about this matter to my superiors.
You've been covering up for her this whole time, but she didn't even thank you once. It's normal for her to be fired.
Yes, Minoya-san was ultimately dismissed for causing significant damage to the company. I don't know where she is right now or what she's doing, but when she was fired, the CEO told her, "If you showed up in front of my son again, I'll crush you in court." And she seemed pretty scared, so she probably won't come close to Kuki again. Thank you for stopping Minoya-san's rampage, Kazuko-senpai. I didn't do anything. Minoya-san never listened to me anyway. It stopped because you came.
Even though you've done so much in order for her to continue working.
Well, she chose to pursue self-satisfaction rather than work. It's unfortunate that she got fired, but it was inevitable.
You're being nice again.
For some reason, Sasaki-san started frowning. Huh? Sasaki-san. As I panicked, Kuki, who'd been watching me and Sasaki-san intently, stood up with a happy smile on his face for some reason. Oh yeah, I still have work to do. Huh? Kuki. Then I'm leaving now. So take care of Sasaki-san, Kazuhiko-senpai.
What? Take care of me?
Have fun drinking together. Hey, wait! He left us alone. Apparently Kuki saw that I like Sasaki-san. But this is a chance. It's a chance that Kuki gave me. Sasaki-san.
What is it, Kazuhiko-kun?
If you liked, would you like to go out with me?
Huh?
I've always liked you. When I first joined, you told me we were the same age. You were smiling. Since then, this time too, you were worried about me and comforted me. And I started liking you even more. Sasaki-san blushed at my hasty confession. Then she took my hand and said this.
I like you too. So, will you call me by my first name?
Yeah, Yoko. A storm came and went in my peaceful everyday life. But that storm seemed to have definitely brought me closer to the person that I love.
Wasn't that lovely? I can subscribe for more videos. See you again!